Hey guys, what's up? Doing another update video. My plants have a lot of blossoms and peppers and stuff coming in on them, so I figured it was about time to do another update. First off, this is one of the habaneros I have growing. It's gotten a lot bigger since last time. And then here's another. This one's also gotten bigger, and then there's the third one right there, which is kind of, I think, the biggest. Or, well, maybe that one is. They're all pretty close to the same size. They seem to be taking off pretty well and getting pretty big. One of the habaneros I had died, so I'm down to 3 now, but these ones are doing good, so I'm not really too worried. Right here's the jalapeno, and as you can see, it's got a bunch of blossoms on it, and a few of them actually turned into peppers. One right there, one right here, and one right there. Actually, a couple right there. Next is the serrano, and this is getting blossoms on it, so they should start getting some peppers hopefully in the next few days, because the blossoms are starting to dry out now. And it's even got new ones coming in on it. So that's pretty much where that one's at. Over here is the Chili de Arbol. It's actually got like a bunch of blossoms on it and a few peppers. Like, got a pepper there, and it's got like one right there, and another one next to it. So 2 right there, and then there's some that are kind of hidden from within. But it's got like a ton of blossoms on it, and it's even getting more like every day. And there's a few more, I just can't really see them at the moment. Some of them are pretty well hidden. Let me see if I can find a little bit more. I guess it doesn't really matter. Oh well. Little one right there. Oh. Here's the ghost pepper. It's barely getting like little buds on it, so you can kind of see it there. I can't really focus the camera, but hopefully in the next few weeks it should start getting more and actually start blossoming up, so I'll do a video when that happens. Right here is a poblano pepper. I think that's how you pronounce it. I have like another pot with poblanos in it, but it's like a bunch of them clustered together, and they're actually starting to get peppers. I'll show you those in a minute. I looked this one up online, and it's not a very hot pepper. It's only got like about 1,000 to 1,500 Scoville units, so it's not that hot. This right here is a red bell pepper I've had growing for a while. It has a blossom on it right there that finally opened the other day, and then it's got another one next to it that's about to open, and then there's one right there that's starting to open. Here's the Cayenne Slim. It's got tons of blossoms on it and peppers. Here's some of the peppers that are on it. They're coming off really small, which is kind of weird. There's one right there. Well, actually, a cluster of them right there. That's probably the biggest one right there. And then there's one right there. And then there's just kind of throughout the plant here. You can see one right there. You can kind of see one down in here. But yeah, it's just taken off. Here's one of the other serranos I have. As you can see, there's one coming in right there, and one coming in right there, and it's also got a bunch of other blossoms, and that blossom right there is kind of dried out, so that one's about to turn into a pepper. And yeah, that is a jalapeno that I'm saving for someone, so nothing really special about that. And this is another red bell pepper. I'm also saving it for someone. Since it's here, I figured I'd just show it. This is the pecan. This one is finally starting to blossom. It's kind of the latest, but it should start like really taking off in the next like few days. Then right here, this pecan has just been exploding. As you can see, it's got a pepper right there, and it's got some peppers in here, right there, and kind of in there, and right there. And then this one's also blossoming, but it's still kind of catching up. Like, it's a little bit behind this one. But pretty much the pecans, this is the only pecan plant right here that has like actual peppers on it, so still in the catch-up mode. Now this is the third serrano, and I'm thinking this one's like a different type compared to like the other two that I have, because this one's like really bushy, and the other two kind of just grew straight up and like started branching out at the top. But this one's got a ton of blossoms on it, and serranos too. Like serrano right there, that's a good one. That's a good one. And then here's probably the biggest one. Let me try to get it. And then there's more on the plant. Here's the Caribbean Red Hot, finally getting some blossoms on it. Like one right there. And then you see one like in there. And like you can also see like the buds. And then there's one kind of hidden right there along with more buds. Well, actually those buds are about to blossom. So hopefully this will start to take off in the next few days. This is something I recently bought, 2 Anaheim peppers. It said on the tag they're hot, but Anaheims are usually pretty mild, so not really expecting much heat from those. Right here is like when I bought it, it said it was just like a type of Thai pepper. It didn't give any specific type, it just said Thai, so I was like, alright. But we all know Thai peppers are pretty hot, so yeah. And it's actually growing pretty fast, because when I got it about like a week ago, and it was like to there, or well maybe 2 weeks ago, but like it was to there. Now it's all just like growing like crazy. And here's the Cayenne Long. As you can see, blossoms, and it's got some pretty big peppers on it too. Like, that's a pretty big one. That's a pretty big one, and then down here's the biggest. Gotta pull back a little, but it's a pretty big pepper. And then it's also got blossoms and more coming in on it throughout the plant. So, you know, that's pretty cool. This right here is another jalapeno that I kind of had started, but now it's I don't know. It's pretty just average. It barely started getting blossoms on it, though I doubt it's going to do anything. It's still got to get a little bit bigger. And then here are the other, like that cluster of poblanos I was talking about. Like right, crap. Like right there, there's one of the peppers. And then there's another. And then that's probably the biggest one right there. Now, it's probably not smart growing them clustered up like that, but it's one of those things like where when I planted it, it just started growing. Like I planted them all in one pot and I was going to break them up. But it just started growing so crazy that I just didn't really break it up in time. And I ended up with this. But some of them have a bunch of blossoms and stuff on it, along with the peppers. Now all this stuff on the side, I'm thinking of just cutting it off because it's not really doing anything, and the leaves look a little bit funky. But yeah. Oh, there's another one right there. Kind of a big one. Anyway, that's what I got for now. See you guys later. I'm out.